Hello and welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining me for another day. My name is Dave and we are back for another stream today. And boom, here I am. Hello everyone who is with me today. We do have a few people over on X and a few people over on YouTube. So do make sure you drop the stream a like and subscribe if you're new. And I will just pop my screen on now. And yeah, we'll see where it goes today. I'll show you the trades I've got open. Oh, hang on. I just need to open my trading view tab. Wait there. Let me open my trading view tab, and then yeah, like I said, we'll have a good stream today. Yesterday's was fantastic with Justin on, and Justin will be coming on again next Monday as a little thing to get excited about for you guys. That was nothing short of amazing. The stream that we did yesterday, I very much enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. Let me now just present again because I've loaded up TradingView, and boom, there we go. So we're on the screen. Let me turn this music up slightly, and yeah, there we go. So we've got Really in the chat saying late again. Why? When have I been late? I have not been late. When have I been late? That's a serious accusation you're throwing around there. And we do have James saying bonjour. Hello, James. Thank you for joining again. If there is anyone else in the chat, let me know. And yeah, let me know what you're up to today. What did you say? Lol, I'm just playing. I know. To be fair, I was a bit late today. I actually only started the time as I was meant to go live. Oh, naughty me. But I was just sorting everything out. Let me show you my open trades, and then you guys can tell me what you've been trading. So I have a few. We've got Trump open, which is at 55 USDT profit. God, my man was going blank then. Then I have a very small one on Melania. As you can see, there's just less than 50 USDT in that. Then I've got Jasmine and Say open, which I put in the Stonksy Discord this morning, looking to keep them open. And I still do have just shy of 200 USDT in there. So, yeah, let me know what you're trading, what's going on, and let me know what you think is going to happen to the market today. I'm keeping this Trump one open. I'm looking for it to head towards $40, to be honest. But we'll see. We have got kind of, so if we go to, let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. If we look at Bitcoin, obviously we have got kind of a little channel going on at the moment, I suppose you could call it. Well, let's draw it from there. We have got a little bit of a channel going on in the low time frame. So yeah, I don't really know what to expect, to be honest. It's going to be an interesting day. I think stock, they look like they've potentially leveled off. I don't know. I don't think there's really too much worry at the moment because I think they stopped everyone using it apart from China yesterday, didn't they? That deep, what's it called? Deep Sink? I can't remember what its name was. Deep something. I think all of your TA should be carried out to the upside on upside down chart views. Why is that? Why is that, James? Let me know. Got Kaz saying hi, looking forward to the Q&A in Discord afterwards. Yeah, that'll be great. That is going to be great. For those of you that don't know, there is going to be a Q&A with Imagine Project and SMFC, who is the dev on the Stonksy team, if you didn't know. So that's going to be great. You know what I'm going to say, Dave? I'll be honest, I don't, Richard. I don't. I don't think I do anyway. You let me know. You got SG. Hi, I've just got Stonksy and getting used to the settings. What settings would you recommend to get the red and green arrows? So for that, you'll have them anyway. So as long as you've not turned them off, if you go in your settings, as long as you've got them ticked on, they'll be on there. basically you just need to change your sensitivity and confirmation period. So confirmation period, I'd probably say leave at 1, and then sensitivity close to 10 is obviously means that you get more. And then see as you lower it down. So say you can see then that I've got view. If I change that down to 8, you see it take away some of them. But yeah, I found it's kind of like a sweet spot. I've had it on 8 for a while, but then if you put it at 9, you see that. I would say, yeah, probably I like 8 sensitivity and confirmation period 1 is what I like anyway. Justino, hello mate, how we doing? But yeah, SG, great to obviously know that you've just got Stonksy, and hopefully see you in the Discord. Yeah, I had a mega stream with Justin yesterday. It was fantastic, and everyone can look forward to Monday when we're going to do another one together. So that should be really good. I can reverse the chart, yeah. I can reverse the chart. We've got Richard saying XCN. Had a great weekend. Very good. Yeah, I'll have a look at XCN. We've got Crypto Pappy. Hi, Dave. Hello to you. I'm very good. Thanks, Justin, mate. I'm very good. A little bit tired. Did not have a very good night's sleep last night at all. At all. My daughter's a bit ill at the moment, so she did not sleep very well last night at all, and I am shattered. But you know, for you guys, I always show up, so do drop a like on the stream for that. I could have easily gone to sleep many hours ago. I'm not gonna lie, but the show must go on, so here I am. And I can always go to sleep after the stream, I suppose, or at some point. Hey, Dave, hope to see a good bit of movement today. Me too, James. Yeah, me too. It's going to be interesting to see what we get. I've just drawn this little sort of channel that we've got going on at the moment very quickly. Yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure. But like I said before, it seems like maybe stocks might calm down a bit. I do suspect because, look what I've got today as well. Look what I've got today. Whoever said last week, get a straw. You are a genius because I didn't think of that. So there we go. What's it called? I can't remember the name of it. What's it called? Deep Sink. I can't for the life of me, I can't remember. However, I think it seems like maybe like the initial fees have calmed down a little bit because they've obviously limited it to just China phone numbers now, and there was a so-called malicious attack on it yesterday, which I do believe, Justin, you called, didn't you? DeepSeek, yeah, that's it, DeepSeek. I do believe, Justin, that you called that there'll be like, you know, like a data breach on it. I think you said, didn't you? Which, yeah, it seems like they're laying the groundwork for it already. It wouldn't surprise me maybe if Trump just come out and just said it's banned in the US. We'll see, won't we? But if we take a look at Nvidia, obviously there is a huge gap that needs filling on Nvidia. There's a 12% gap from obviously where Friday closed and where we opened yesterday. 12% gap. And then we obviously did go down lower yesterday. It finished on just under minus 17%. However, obviously through the session, as you can see, the selling sort of subsided. So we'll see what we get today. Obviously, it's up pre-market a little bit. I do suspect that at some point, I don't know how much of it will get filled this week, but I do suspect that this will get filled in the very near future. And this will just be seen as just a big, massive shakeout. I don't know what everyone else's feelings are on it. But yeah, I do suspect that this gap will get filled. It'll be back up towards these levels, and everyone will go, wow, look at all them people that sold into that well, I suppose trap is really what you would call it. You heard it here first. If I remember you saying that, mate. And then when it said yesterday, when I seen the headline yesterday, they were going on about a malicious attack. I thought, oh yeah, there we go. Justin said that. But yeah, like I said, keeping Trump open. I've got Jasmine and Say on because I opened them on the stream account this morning. Obviously, we looked at them yesterday. And I do have a very small position on Melania just because I thought it'd be fun to have one open. So these are obviously calculated ones because we looked at obviously the positions they were in yesterday. But this is just a pure gamble. It's only 50 USDT, but if it goes back up towards $4, this would be a more than 100% ROI on the margin that's in the trade. So we'll see what happens with that. But at the moment, yeah, Trump's holding it up nicely. So we'll see what we get. But yeah, do make sure you drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think we go higher today? Do you think we go lower? I'm not too sure. I think maybe we get it's interesting, isn't it? It wouldn't surprise me maybe if we come and we wick down maybe at the start of the session and then started to build up higher throughout the session. I don't really care that much, to be honest, about what happens in the first 30 minutes, hour. It's more about how the session unfolds after that. But if we can obviously break, as you can see here, we've got a little bit of low time frame resistance up towards 103.36, whatever. So we'll see what we get today. It'd be good if we could get something on stream. Asia high to be swept on New York Open, then pull back. So the Asia high, will have been this, wouldn't it? So the Asia high was here. So Justin is expecting up here and then pull back, which we'll watch out for on stream if we get it that quick anyway. But do remember, we do have FOMC tomorrow. Let's get it up. We do have FOMC tomorrow, so we could see a lot of hedging today as well. So that's something to bear in mind. We could see a lot of hedging, obviously going into the event. But there's not really expected to be much shock around it, because we are currently at pretty much, bar 0.5%, 100% probability of the Fed leaving interest rates unchanged. So there should be, unless they cut, the market is pricing in exactly no change. So there shouldn't really be any shock or anything. But there still could be some hedging today, so that's something to watch out for as well. 101,560, I would imagine, then gets tested. That gets tested. So 101,560. So it'd be coming all the way down towards here, wouldn't we? Coming all the way down towards here, which would shake. I imagine that would shake the altcoins. Let's have a look how memes are doing. How are memes doing? They're still quite weak, aren't they? Memes. Obviously, we've got the odd one in FWOG there, up 16% on the day. However, as you can see, they're not too bad. But we've got Fartcoin down 6, Pengu down over 17, Whiff's down another 4. There's a bit of a mixture, but overall, still meme weakness across the board. I wonder what's this doing, because we looked at this. Oh, here we go. So this might be one that we could look at. Oh wow, yeah. No, missed it yesterday. I forgot to add an alert onto this because we plotted this out. So we'll get rid of this and we'll just look at the standard TA. We plotted this out. Wiz, I don't know if Wiz is in the chat, but I remember it was when Wiz was on. the stream. So it would have been, when would it have been? It would have been around, when was it? It was last week sometime, when it was like around one of these candles. And we said about obviously waiting for Brett to come obviously back into this box, which it did. And yeah, got some good absorption. Whether it comes back in and fills this wick in, or maybe goes lower and takes these two out, one of them, who knows? But it's looking interesting because it was sort of lagging behind, like Popcat, Whiff, and others, where they'd already come back into the demand zones. Obviously, Whiff not looking too good at all. It's looking horrendous, actually. But we did cover that yesterday on stream with Justin. Have a look at Griffin and Citadel. 0.05 is my entry target for Brett. Where is Brett now? Oh, so you're expecting some more pain for Brett. So that would be another 38% down on Brett. Which I suppose, yeah, with how weak memes have been, I suppose it wouldn't come as any surprise, would it? What's Doge doing? I haven't looked at Doge in a while. Obviously, last time we were looking at this zone here. Let me just get rid of these arrows. But yeah, again, it's held demand where we was watching. Got a nice bounce on it. 10% bounce. But again, if we get some overall market weakness, this could easily tail off. I do wonder what Trump would do if we do get obviously the dip on Bitcoin, and Trump could go back down to where I have my entry, but I'm going to leave it anyway. And I think I'm just going to leave all of them, to be honest, and just see what happens over the course. I'm not going to do too much messing with what I've got open on the stream account. Memes have lots of downs still to come, says Justin. If you look at Doge, go to the weekly chart on Doge. There's nothing really on the weekly chart in terms of recent price action, is there? It's big gap. Obviously, we did get down to here on this wick. But big gap left behind. It will be interesting for sure. This is obviously the interruption that you was going on about. I'm guessing this lines up with the interruption on the other memes that we looked at yesterday. I can't remember what it was. What was it? Was it Whiff? It was something else as well, weren't it? I guess that just pretty much lines up perfectly date-wise with what they were doing as well. I am sweating today. It's very hot in this room. I'm going to have to get my fan going, I think, for the next stream tomorrow. Because it is hot and sweaty. But yeah, let me know. To be honest, there's not really been that much change since yesterday, have there? So I don't really know exactly what we're going to cover today, in all fairness. I don't know what we're going to cover today or how we'll fill the time. I'm sure we'll find a way. But we do have a mighty long way to go until US Open. So we'll see how we go anyway. Might be a case of maybe we don't even do US Open today. Let me try and have a drink of this. But what I do want from you guys is some ideas. Doge will hold up, in my opinion. Howdy, Steve-O. Thank you for joining, mate. Newer memes look more vulnerable. Yeah. Yeah, do you know what? One meme that really I never see anyone mention is SHIB. I don't know how often everyone in the chat maybe looks at SHIB, but I never look at it. I never see anyone mention SHIB, nothing. Like if we go and have a look, let's have a look at the weekly chart. It's not really done that great, has it? Obviously it did here, but we had a clear double top here on here. But it's never really like, I've never really seen anyone say that they're trading SHIB or, you know, buying SHIB or anything really. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but it seems like maybe this is one where maybe it's still, you know, if we have a look at the top memes, maybe it does hold its place for the rest of this cycle, but it seems like maybe, you know, especially moving into the bear market and then, you know, as the cycle restarts, to me, this is one where it could swiftly find itself moving down the list. You know, you could obviously see Trump flipping it again, but, you know, Pepe might take its place. I think SHIB could be one maybe that we see lose a lot of its value. And then obviously some other memes take its place. You know, obviously the standout one would be minus Trump, Pepe potentially. Maybe swap places. Yeah, I think it's probably, and you know what as well? It's holding a lot of market liquidity in it for something that no one really cares about. You know, no one seems to care about SHIB at all, do they? You know, I never see anyone say that they're trading it. Never see anyone say that they're buying it. Nothing. And obviously, you know, if we did get a mass exodus on SHIB, that would give a lot of capital to then rotate into other memes, you know, whether it be like Pepe, Bonk, or maybe even, you know, lower ones down, you know, maybe SPX, Altcoin, whatever it may be. It could unlock a lot of liquidity. But I do think after this cycle, yeah, maybe it retains. I mean, I assume that it will retain around, you know, second, third, fourth. But I do think, yeah, obviously heading into the cycle end, you know, then the markdown, bear market, into moving, you know, to then a fresh cycle. I do suspect that this will find itself much lower down the pecking order. It'll probably always be around, but I could see it moving down towards, you know, where other memes find themselves now, you know, maybe 10th down the list, something like that. There just doesn't seem to be the excitement or demand for it anymore. So then maybe, you know, maybe that's something to watch. But yeah, I mean, in terms of the weekly chart, you know, it's just a clear double top, isn't it? Yeah, not held up as well as Doge at all. So yeah, we could see a lot of. Oh, what's this? Yeah, we could see a lot of change in places, obviously over the coming years. Something to keep an eye on for sure. I can't remember why I clicked on SHIB in the first place. I don't know. Oh yeah, you were saying about newer memes, wasn't you? Yeah. Yeah, and then obviously, yeah, the old meme. But yeah, it seems like, you know, potential changing of the guard. Doge will probably always keep its place. But particularly, yeah, SHIB, I do expect it to dwindle down and others take its place. I don't know why this is in memes. I suppose this maybe is now a meme, isn't it? This is something, yeah, this is... Oh, it's because I remember ICT wanted me to look at this, didn't it? ICT wanted me to look at this. I don't even... I mean, where can you even buy? I mean, obviously, this is on Kraken now, but where can you even buy this? Kraken. Oh, it's USTC, innit? That's why. Oh, it's still on everywhere, to be fair. Still on Binance, still on KuCoin, Bybit. Yeah, I mean, you know, if it did another wild wick up like this, you know, there's potentially a couple of X on the thing, but I would not be buying this shit. Not even worth it. But there's potential there for it to do. And look at how well Trump's performing, you know, compared to other memes. Now, this one's interesting, isn't it? This one is interesting. I know that me and Wiz looked at this. Now, what's interesting about this is obviously, like, it's just dying a death, isn't it? Sundog, it's just dying a death. I mean, where does it go from here? Obviously, this is the MEXC chart, probably listed on here first, or one of the first few, and there's just nothing here, is there? I do wonder how low this might go before Justin Sun steps in. I mean, where is it now? Let's see. It must be very, very, very low down. Sundog, 55 mil market cap. Now, is this potentially approaching a point? Let's see if we can get it on Dex 2s. Let's see if we've got any more price history that we could look at. I assume there will be, because there's nothing really on TradingView that we could look at to suggest where the selling might stop. But will Justin Sun resurrect it? Let's see. Sundog. Let's go to the daily chart. Oh, okay. So, yeah, nothing really. We don't have anything, do we? This is pretty much... must have launched on MEXC pretty much straight away. I mean, is there anything... is there even any glimmer of hope on the 4-hour chart? Is there anything apart from we just say full retrace? I suppose it is in with this now, and it is in. It has come back into this consolidation zone. That's pretty much it, isn't it? There's pretty much nothing else that we could look at to suggest, you know, what is going on with this. But if it was going to bounce from anywhere, this is potentially it, until it heads, you know, straight line down to zero. Towards zero anyway. But this is interesting. This is definitely interesting. Maybe we'll take a punt on this on the stream account as well. What do you think? What do we think? SPX 6900, solid meme, almost blue chip status. I do expect that to make its way in. Yeah. MAGA Dave, hi. Yes, I do have my MAGA hat on again, as I do every stream. But Sundog has just perked my interest, I'll be honest, where it finds itself on the chart. There is literally nothing apart from, obviously, this little consolidation block that we had here before the impulse move. So maybe this is worth a gamble. What do we think in the chat? Should we take a gamble on it? Is Justin Sun just going to let it die? Or maybe are we approaching a point in time where we could see, you know, a trend reversal on it? What do we think in the chat? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. We could maybe hit it with like a sort of Melania sort of gamble position where we don't really use much and we just use like 50 USDT. We could do that if you guys want me to. I'm well up for doing that. Let me know what you think. But I think, you know, it's at a place in it where it's now or never, really. It's now or never for Sundog. What do we think? Got to be in it to win it, worth a punt. I mean, it's not even just like it's a pure gamble, is it? It is at a point where you would expect, you know, if it's going to bounce from anywhere, it's going to be here. And obviously, it does have the backing of Justin Sun. Short it, Dave. I'm not shorting that. Oh, lovely. I'm not shorting that. There's no value to short that now, is there? There's no value to short that. Maybe it does have a little bit more down, you know, maybe down towards the bottom of this consolidation zone. Who knows? I mean, maybe it's just relying on overall meme strength. What do you guys think? Maybe it's relying on overall meme strength to make a comeback. going down, down, down. Well, if it goes down anymore, it's going to zero, isn't it? Maybe we're better off not touching it then. Maybe we're better off not touching it. Maybe we're better off just not doing anything with it. But yeah, it does look like it's at a place where it's now or never. Let's see what Peanut's doing. Oh, wow. Yeah. This is, yeah, I remember I was looking at this on stream, me and Wiz. Dear God. Dear God. Oh, yeah. This thing is cooked, isn't it? This thing is absolutely cooked all the way down towards this. Down towards here. Jesus Christ. I mean, look at that. Justin's son only pumps stuff when nobody's watching. I don't think anyone is watching Sundog, to be honest. Have you seen anyone mention Sundog recently? I've not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just in the mood for a gamble. Who knows? Maybe that's what it is. Are we pumping more on Trump? Are we pumping more on Trumpy? I think we are, aren't we? Yeah, getting a nice little push up on Trump. The others have gone up slightly more as well. I do think this is gonna. I do think this is obvious. This I'm holding on to this because I do think this will go higher. Hopefully today. But yeah, this thing. Oh yeah, God, dear God, that is horrendous, isn't it? I mean, where do you even go with that? Where do you go with this apart from down towards here? Do some stuff from Upbit madness. Yeah, when anything lists on Upbit, it goes absolutely mental, doesn't it? When anything lists on Upbit, it goes absolutely mental. But yeah, I would love to get a one-word summary. Justin, if you're still in the chat, I would love to get a one-word summary from you. Just one word to describe this peanut chart. I think that would be absolute comedy gold. What else have we got? We got Mother cooked. I mean, that is, yeah, cooked, innit? Well, I mean, what have we even got to the left here? What have we even got to the left? Nothing. There is literally nothing for Mother. Wow. Yeah. I mean, really, the only conclusion really you can draw is that it's coming back down towards here. Now, if it does get down there, not again, not a bad punt, I suppose. Bloody hell. This is a lot of scrolling. Let me go back. Need to zoom out so I can get there quicker. Lightning speed. I can't wait to have my mouse back on. Yeah, this don't look too healthy, does it? Doesn't look too healthy. And what would that be? That would be another 66% drop. Dear God. Rip Peanut the squirrel for a second time. Yeah, it seems that way. This thing is cooked as well, isn't it? What else have we got? Moodeng, I assume the same. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Yeah. Coming back down towards here, innit? It's going to come back down towards here. Fun fact on this Moodeng, actually, for you. I remember when me and Justin was looking at this, and I had the box marked out down here, and it come down, got a couple of percent away. Must have been, no more than 5%, and then it just went bang. This is obviously where I think this is when it listed on Binance. It just went bang. I missed it. I remember sharing my chart with Justin. Yeah, this obviously, went sky high again. Another one. Just looks cooked. What else have we got? Pengu. Again, I mean, the problem with Pengu is we looked at this on stream, didn't we? We said it needed to hold in. Now it did hold, and then obviously since then it's shit the bed. The problem with this is that there is literally there is no price action. So this is in a similar situation to Millennia, where now we want it to come down to wherever, form a base where you can suggest, right, that's accumulation. There's definitely demand at the lows, and then obviously then potentially take off. I have no interest in this coin at all. I tell you what we need to look at is that anime one. Let's see what this did the other day. This is the Azuki one, isn't it? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You see, you wonder why everything's cooked. Look at the state of that. Moodeng upset. It did upset me. Do you remember that? It got so close. Didn't Peanut get delisted on purpose? I don't know, did it? Where did it get delisted from? I'm guessing Bybit or Binance. I don't know. Dog on Bitcoin. Dog on Bitcoin. So I'm guessing that's is that a runes then? Dog on Bitcoin. Is it a runes? Where can I find Dog on Bitcoin? Let me know. But this thing. So for those of you that might not know NFTs too well, Pengu is obviously released by Pudgy Penguins, and Anime was released by Azuki. But this, that is shocking, that isn't it? That is shocking. Again, where does this settle? Who knows? But it needs to come down, form a base, and then, it's shocking, isn't it? Let's see. It went up. I remember when I looked at it on the first day, because I looked at it on stream and it was $1 billion market cap and it had just launched. It's just a recipe, and it's literally just a recipe to just dump straight away. I expect this gets at least cut in half. I would expect this at least gets cut in half from here. There is nothing to suggest where this stops, so don't just. It's better off not trying to second guess it. Capital rotated out of memes. Now, yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it? Well, the evidence is there on the charts. I suppose the question is, minus Trump and Melania, where did the capital go, do you think, Justin? Or do you think it's just sat on the sidelines? Because there's one thing for sure, it's not hit utility coins, has it? So it's interesting where they will be back. Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. I suppose XRP. Yeah. XRP. Yeah. To be fair, that's probably where it went, isn't it? That's probably where it went. Out of memes into the US ones. Yeah, like you say. Yeah, where the capital's gone. Yeah, and XLM, Algo, and HBAR as well, probably. Because they all ran alongside XRP, didn't they? The four of them. So, yeah, Bitcoin, Sol, and then XLM, HBAR, and Algo. Because they're all US-based ones, yeah. When memes run a second time, the bear is growling weak. When memes run the second time, I suspect that's probably the signal for the end of the cycle, yeah. They'll probably lead the quote-unquote alt season that we're going to get eventually, and then that will probably be it then. But yeah, so far, so good on Trump. I'm holding this. I do think that this, and do you know what? Do you know what? What I think is what probably going to happen with this is, where obviously people who, you know, bought all the way up here and got too excited and have sold all the way down here. Obviously, someone, or whether it be, you know, the team that launched it or whatever, will be accumulating this again here. You know, they sold up here, they'll be accumulating again. Now, I do suspect that this gets sent, you know, at some point. I mean, it looks like, you know, if it can break above here, this local resistance that we have, we are going to get some more upside. I mean, I'd probably be looking to get out anywhere between $35 and $40 on my trade. But I do suspect that this gets a pump. Now, where to, you know, how strong the pump will be, I don't know. But then what I think will probably happen is they'll then exit Trump again. And then that's when probably Melania gets its pump. So for now, Melania is still in what looks like so far to be an accumulation range forming a base. Now, I do suspect probably, you know, Trump is running first. So I do think probably this gets sent. The team, you know, whoever's accumulated it, you know, accumulating the lows, whether it be the team or, you know, market makers or whoever you want to call it, they'll send it to a point. They'll then distribute it again. That'll sell off. Then they're probably already accumulating Melania down here. You know, theoretically, of course, I don't know this for a fact. They'll send that, probably come up towards here. People get excited again, buy it. They'll sell it to them. This will dump down in line, probably with the tokens being released. And then, yeah, come back all the way down. I think probably that's what I would do. Just rotation from one to another. So please send Mog coin update. Okay. I sold half my means for XRP and Link. But means will fly soon, just everyone giving up on them. Did the other Trump coins suffer? I don't know, actually. I know USA took a big hit. I think that did like a 4x, didn't it, or a 5x? And then that took a big hit once he released Melania. I assume they probably. I mean, what are the other Trump coins? What are the other Trump coins? I don't. I mean, I think there was DJT, but hasn't that already died a death by now? MAGA. Oh, let's see. Let's go and have a look. Which? That's on B&B. Is it this one? It'll probably be. Will it be this one? MAGA. Oh, is it this one? Oh, it's this one, innit? Yeah, the ETH one. 41 mil. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Looks like this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm guessing this lined up with obviously the release of Melania. I'm guessing that's what it was. I mean, that's probably what it looks like to me. So, yeah, since they released Melania, minus 73%. However, it looked like it. When did they release Trump? What date was it? Obviously, it was the day before Melania, weren't it? Am I even saying that name right? Is it Melania or is it Melania? I have no idea. However, there's a lot of liquidity in this one, to be fair. 3.8 mil. There's 1.9 million pooled ETH in it, which for a meme coin, that's actually a lot. You know, it's bang on pretty much nearly 10% of the market cap, which is actually really good. So there's a lot of liquidity in this, surprisingly. But yeah, I mean, this has dumped down severely on it since it launched, since it topped out. Sorry. There was a Baron token, yeah, that Ania, so it's Melania. Yeah, the Baron token shit the bed. Yeah, you're still in Kosamiri, Yonksi, very good. The other Trump memes are legit. Yeah, MAGA looks like it's legit. I mean, there's a lot of liquidity in that, so that looks like it's, that looks like, it's at least got some decent backing. There is a lot of liquidity locked in it. But I'm interested to obviously see this play out. Potentially Trump runs first, like it is doing at the moment. Gets to a point, obviously, of exhaustion. Sells off. Then the capital rotates into Melania. That gets pumped, I suspect, back up towards $5. That would probably mark the top for me. I can't see. I mean, obviously, there is a world where it goes higher, but I suspect probably that would probably be the top of the move. That dumps back down, and then again, then that capital that they've made off that, does that rotate them back into Trump again? Might we just see an absolute ping pong? I don't know. Or does it go somewhere else? But that's probably what I'd be looking at. That gives them enough time, doesn't it, to pump Trump to a point, obviously start to distribute it, then get into Melania, pump that right into the token unlock in, what will it be, like 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, whenever. Back up towards $5. The tokens unlock, then they dump the shit out of it. Does that sound like a good plan? That sounds like a great plan to me, if I was doing it. Mogcoin, yeah, I'll look at Mogcoin. Let's have a look at Mog. Let's see, what's Mog saying? We can get rid of this. Mog. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean that obviously that line's drawn on the weekly, but yeah, I mean, fucking hell. Maybe there's an argument for moving that up slightly on the daily, and maybe come back into this zone here. I'll probably think that's likely. It's obviously smashed through these levels that we were looking at previously. So I suppose we'll get rid of them. Probably another 30% drop, 25% drop maybe on Mog. Is what I would imagine. Probably another 35% drop on that. I don't know when I drew this out, but if I drew that box out and then the price come into there and I didn't short it once it come into it, I'm going to be very, very mad. I don't know when I did this on stream. I need to start putting dates on this type of stuff because I have no idea when I drew this box. And if it was before this rallied, which I suspect it might, because I can't remember looking at this in January, and it come into there and then dumped down and I didn't short it, that's very upsetting. But yeah, Mog don't look too good. It looks a bit unwell. So yeah. Anyway, that's memes covered in it. There is obviously more memes we could look at, but overall they're not doing too good. But I am interested in Sundog, I'll be honest. if we do get another 10, 20% retracement on it, I probably would take a punt on it. Let's have a look at what's going on anyway. Bitcoin's at 102,700. Let's go back to the hourly chart. Yeah, it looks like we did come up and test the top of this diagonal again, by the looks of it. Yeah, we come up and tested the top of this diagonal again and rejected. Then we did come back down and pretty much got to the bottom of it. But the thing with this is it's coming to a point of compression now, which lines up with US Open. So I do suspect the move on US Open, whether it be straight away or within the first half an hour or hour, to be quite volatile, because it is coming obviously to a point of compression in this closing channel. What is MOG? It's a meme coin. I have no idea what it stands for, but it's a meme coin. Can we make a flogged coin? I suppose we could make whatever we wanted, yeah. I suppose we could make whatever we wanted, couldn't we? How's Sol holding up? Not too shabby, really, is it? Not too shabby. ETH. To be fair, I kind of wish I would have longed this yesterday as well. I did close out my Bitcoin one yesterday, and then I was pretty mad with myself that I didn't re-long it. So I closed it out at like 102, and then we come back down towards 99, didn't we? Which is where I longed it originally. And then I should have re-longed it again, but I didn't. So there we go. But yeah, obviously these American coins. You know, you've got obviously XRP leading 3.3%, but got XLM and HBAR following closely behind for the day. And I do suspect probably I'm missing algo. I need to clean this up, to be honest. What I want to do is I want to have, obviously we've got live stream majors and live stream memes. I want to make a stock market one as well. So we'll have the Mag 7, obviously S&P 500. We'll have the NASDAQ. Maybe we'll have the Russell in there or the Dow Jones. Maybe some Bitcoin miners. That's on my to-do list. It's a very long list, but I will put it onto my to-do list. Hut 8. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll look at Hut 8. I longed Bitcoin and ETH yesterday. Yeah, I longed. So on the streaming account, I did put it in the Stonksy Discord in the BLOFIN profit and loss. Let's see. No. Have I frozen? Trump's going nutty. It looks like I've frozen. I think I closed it out for like 65 USDT. Trump's breaking my computer. But yeah, and then obviously then it come back down again, didn't it? So it went up there, come back down towards 99k where I longed it originally. I should have longed it again. But I didn't. So yeah, there we go. Close both now, yeah. I suspect you're probably waiting to see the reaction, aren't you, to the downside, to see if you long it again. I am thirsty. Thirsty work. Bloody hell. I can't get underneath it. There we go. Very refreshing. Very refreshing. But yeah, do make sure you drop the like on the stream and do make sure you subscribed. And obviously, if you are looking for anywhere to place trades, you know, whether it be Bitcoin, meme coins, whatever it is you want to do make sure that you click the link in the description, the first one, and I've just put it in the chat as well, to sign up to BLOFIN with the Stonksy link. You will get some very nice bonuses. Stonksy bot soon. SMFC is in the chat, actually. SMFC, have we got an update on the Stonksy bot? I know you was putting some stuff in before, but we might as well have it straight from the horse's mouth. I think the people are eagerly awaiting a time frame for it. Don't want to put you under any pressure at all, so don't feel under any pressure. However, I suspect maybe if we could give a rough estimation on a time frame for the bot. Hello, Dave. What do we think for Bitcoin on US Open? Justin thinks that will sweep the high of Asia and then down. And I think that sounds good to me. Whatever way we break out of this close, what would you even call this? It's not a falling wedge, but it's like a channel that's coming in on itself, innit? I don't even know if there's a name for pattern on that. But you know, whichever way we do break out of this, it will probably be quite volatile. So obviously, you know, break the upside again, yeah, probably come and sweep there. Break to the downside, then probably come down towards here. Let me have a look at Hut 8 anyway. Not sure on a tapping, to be honest. There's a lot of moving parts. It will be soon. It will be soon. Get some UK jungle on SMFC and get the crack-a-lacking. Stonksy team meeting will shine more light on this. It will be soon. It will definitely be soon. It is getting there, though, isn't it? It is getting there. It is getting there for sure. I mean, the main thing is obviously that we get it out ASAP, but also that it's watertight. But I would say soon. Now the next question you'll probably ask is, what does soon mean? What does soon mean? Is probably going to be the next question that you ask, Scotty. Now, I don't know. I mean, would you say the next week or two is realistic? Maybe. We've had to switch up the alert delivery system, so it's back on testing on that. When soon? Yeah, everyone's asking when soon. I mean, is the next week or two potentially realistic? Obviously not a certainty, but is it realistic? It's a good job that SMFC's in here, because people keep asking me and all I keep saying is soon, because I'm not in charge of releasing the bot. So I'm glad that SMFC's in the hot seat now. I would hope so. Yeah, so there you go, Scotty. Hopefully we're aiming for it in the next week or two. So there you go. Whoever wanted a time frame on it, we're shooting for the next week or two. The good thing is, once it's out then, innit? Do you know what I mean? The hard work is getting it out. You know, the hard work is getting it fully functional and fully watertight. And then once it's released, then it's released. But it will be a very, very exciting time for the Stonksy community, that's for sure. Now, what was we going to look at then? Oh, yeah, it was Hut 8, weren't it? You wanted me to look at SMFC. Let's see. Hut 8. What is the thing? Oh, is it Hut? Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, my God. What is that? Right, what's the story behind this then? Minus 24%. What are other miners doing, actually? Let's have a look at other miners. Other miners. I'll tell you what, actually. Let's create this new watch list. Create new list. What should we call it? Let's call it live stream stocks. There we go. All right, let's add the usual ones in there. So let's add. How do I get that other one on there? Which is the one that I have on the other ones? The one where we don't get the break in it, and it's kind of like futures. Is it that one? I think it's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Let's get NQ on there. Right. What is Apple's thing? Is it that? What is it? Is it that? No, it's not that. What is Apple's thing? Yeah, there it is. Meta. Microsoft. What am I missing? I've only got 4 on there. I can't think off the top of my head. Who am I missing? Amazon. Who else am I missing there? I've got Nvidia, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, Amazon. I'm missing 2. Who else is in the Mag 7 that I'm not thinking of? I can't even think. I'm sure someone will tell me. Alphabet and Tesla. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. There we go. Right, now let's start filling it up with... now we can start filling it up with Bitcoin miners. What was the one that me and you used to have? SMFC. BitDeer, that was it. BitDeer. Let's check on that. What's the other ones? God, my memory is all messed up today. It's the big one called, what are they called now? It begins with M, Marathon. What's the other ones called? I don't know. If you want me to have a look, anyway. Oh yeah. Oh, so they're all down, aren't they? BitDeer is down 25%. Mara was down. Obviously, they're up a bit pre-market, but God, they took a massive hit yesterday, didn't they? I wonder why they got hit so badly yesterday. Bitcoin wasn't really that bad yesterday, was it? Riot. Yeah, that's it. Riot. Yeah. Riot, yeah. I'll tell you what will be fun, Justin, is on Monday. So Justin's coming back on Monday. It will be fun to go through all these on the weekly time frame. And look at how overcooked they all are. That will be a lot of fun. Riot, yeah. It's all the main ones, isn't it? Nvidia lost 590 billion. It was not million, billion. Yeah, Jensen lost like 20 billion. Jensen lost like 20 billion off his net worth yesterday. Down from 100 billion to 80 billion. Oh, boo-hoo. Have all of them charted? Yeah, I'll have them all charted, ready for Monday, and we'll have a look. They're like leveraged Bitcoin players. They pumping them like nothing. Yeah, I tell you what. Do you know what? We didn't even add MicroStrategy on there, did we? What was that one called? Oh, it's MetaPlanet, innit? Let's have a look at MetaPlanet as well. That's quite fascinating, isn't it, to see what's happened to this? I mean, in a world where other Bitcoin stocks are dumping, they just completely resurrected their stock, didn't they, from buying Bitcoin? Pretty remarkable, really. MetaPlanet. Yeah, pretty remarkable what they did. Do you know what's funny as well? It's just a way for companies now to resurrect the dead stock, innit? Anything that's dead, you just start adding Bitcoin to your balance sheet, and it just does something like this. Imagine Project says he's playing USD JPY, some other FX trades as well. But yeah, these are. Have these even like how much have these recovered? They've not really recovered that well, have they? They are up a couple of X, but nothing substantial. Like, I mean, look at that. That's still 290% away from there. That I can't see these ever getting back. The only real one that because they're so efficient on BitDeer. It's got very high efficiency, hasn't it? BitDeer, the way that they produce coins. So maybe potentially maybe this has got another leg in it. But you just can't see these ever getting back towards their all-time highs, can you? Hot, Marathon, Riot. You just can't see it. Maybe they do, who knows, but I doubt it. They've not really done much with Bitcoin's move. I mean, if we look at where they was when Bitcoin was 16k, obviously, come the start of the new year, it's only done, what's it? It's done less than a 4x, which, to be fair, what's Bitcoin done? No, Bitcoin's done like a, what's Bitcoin done? Like a 7x. But yeah, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff for sure. I need the toilet, which I'm going to have to go in a minute. Let's see how my trades are getting on. Trump's still holding up well. The other two are still messing around. We'll see what happens with these. Maybe they don't go too well. We'll see. I still favour the upside for Trump. It'd be good if we could get up here. It'd be good if we could get back up towards here today. Towards 32. That would be nice. Google. What do you want me to Google? I'm going to have to go to the toilet, so I'll be back in a second. Z says, when will Jasmine do its bloody thing? It's only just reached its demand zone. Well, SR. We'll have a look at Jasmine next, but a bit of patience. If it's going to do anything, it needs a bit of time. It's literally only pretty much just come into the SR region. But we'll have a look at that next. I'm just going to the toilet. It won't be a minute. Suppose I could put a better chart on, couldn't I, than this? Let's go and put Bitcoin back on. The weekly candle's looking nice, to be fair, isn't it? Why is that weekly candle like that? What? Why has it jumped up? I don't know. Well, let me put this back on for you guys. I'll just go to the toilet and then I'll be back. So it won't be a second. I'm back. I'm back. Don't you worry, everyone. SMFC, are you still in the chat? SMFC, are you still in the chat? I don't know if you've seen, but Prolio, I've just dropped another message in the group chat. If you want to take a look when you can, something about today. Which is nice, I suppose, isn't it? Right. Am I ready to rock? Good spot. Yeah, literally, I just seen it. Come back. I looked at my phone, and I seen it first thing. How many have they sent over? It's good. That's good. Anyway, Z saying, when will Jasmine do its thing? We'll go and have a look at Jasmine now. Bitcoin's going to the downside a bit. Jasmine is around here, isn't it? So the thing with Jasmine is that it's literally it's only just come in really to its SR region now. You know, in theory, we'd obviously like to see this hold because, you know, there you've got there, obviously here, where it dropped below on this one, so maybe not that one so much, but then, you know, here. So we're just retesting it again. Now, if we go down to the daily, obviously we can see it clearly. Now, the thing with Jasmine as well, it's in a falling wedge too. It's in a falling wedge. If you like your patterns, I just thought I'd put it on there yesterday. I thought, you know, might make some good viewing for people. But it is in a falling wedge as well. But we do want to see it hold. But it just needs a bit of time. You know, it's not just going to suddenly V-reversal. You know, it's not going to come in here and bloody blast straight off there like 30%. Has it? I mean, the thing as well is it could always dip back in. It's not a certainty that it holds, as we can see here. You know, it come back and then dipped all the way down. It's not a certainty that it holds. Obviously, it would be great if it did. But you can only go off what the chart's telling you, can't you? And obviously, the chart is saying that this is, you know, key SR. So that's all you can go with, innit? We'll see what happens with it. When is EDT? I think, isn't that Eastern? Is that? I don't know. Is that Eastern time? I thought that was just ET though. I have nice charts on Jasmine from last cycle. Was Jasmine around last cycle? Are we thinking about the same thing here? Isn't Jasmine a new coin? Or are you on about stock? Maybe it was around last cycle, I don't know. Might have been. I'm not too sure. God damn it, Bitcoin dropping is crushing my my trades. We keep rocking, don't we? We keep rocking. We'll see what happens. Oh, is it a Dino coin? I didn't know. Was it? I had a huge bag. I don't even know. Let's go and have a look at it then, shall we? Let's go and see. Let's see. Jasmine. Let's see what it did last cycle. Oh wow, look at that. It dumped down pretty significantly, didn't it? Monster drop. It launched pretty much at the height of, obviously, the alt season as well, didn't it? That was a significant. That's a. I mean, yeah, it's down 98% still. Interesting. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. No, won't go back to the highs. Was a bit upset the day Terra Luna fell. Yeah, wasn't we all? How does its market cap look? I assume from looking at the price and then looking at the market cap from where it is now, I assume that when it launched here, there was not a lot of tokens out. It's currently now 98.88% circulation, but given it's 1.21 billion, I assume that there was hardly anything. Let's see. Oh no, to be fair, it did go up to 1 billion there. I don't know then. I don't know. I don't know how many tokens were released at the start or what. But it's pretty much at a similar market cap now as to its height in 2021. But as you can see, it did reach close to 3 billion recently. I don't. In terms of circulation, I don't know. I don't know what the vesting was like. So yeah, not too sure. But I'm surprised at that. I expected this to be a lot. Yeah, a lot lower. What was I expecting? I don't know. Really, an Imagine project, a bonding. Yeah, pretty much. It would need to do like 100x. Yeah. It's not going back to all-time high, that's for sure. I could be quite confident about saying that, I think. Yeah, it's broke out. It's broke out to the downside on it, which is what I said. Whichever way it was breaking out of it was going to be volatile. So maybe we come down and sweep this low. But it's a big day because we need to make sure that we don't mess up the daily. And you've got to remember as well, it's the weekly close coming up on Friday. The monthly, sorry. The monthly close coming up on Friday. Now let's see what the monthly looks like. So this would be Bitcoin's highest ever monthly close if it was to close around here. Obviously, the previous one was just over $96,000, $96,400-ish. So it would be its highest ever monthly close. I don't know whether this is just because it's the index or what, but that chart's all messed up on this weekly candle here. It jumps like 2K, which I can't see that happening in the space of like a 1 second candle from where it closed the week and then opened. So I don't know where. I assume it opened down here. So let's see what's going on. We've got nothing on Stonksy on the 15-minute. We did get a nice push up after this bullish arrow up towards here. That was a nice little 1K push up from that. But yeah, We'll see what happens. If it got down to here is all right, to be fair. It's not too bad. But, I mean, altcoins are just going to get absolutely whacked, aren't they, otherwise? Looking to long Bitcoin soon, says Justin. Yeah, nice reversal into US Open would be good. Yeah, reversal into US Open would be nice, wouldn't it? How long have we been on now? 1 hour 26. I'll stay on. I'll stay on for US Open and the first 30 minutes as usual. Or 15 to 30 minutes. So we'll see what type of Open we get. How's Trump doing? Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, it appears I have no drink left. Fantastic. But yeah. I've started selling my bags. Might be a bit soon, but I'm content with the game. Well, there we go. The thing is, it's not always about trying to time the top, is it? If you're happy with the dollar value and you know you're not going to then re-enter the market, then yeah, why not sell them? You know, if you're happy with the dollar value, you've ridden your bags up and, you know, you're just going to sit in stables, then why not? You know, even if we do get one leg more up, as long as you've took out of the market what you want. Dave, you're a legend. No, you're a legend, mate. You are the legend. The sides need a little trim up, Dave. Do you reckon? Do you reckon? I think they look quite good, to be honest. I think I look like a cool American trucker. Oh, Dave, I'm late to the party again. Fast rewind. Oh, Florin. Well, to be fair, today it's just been me. It's not like yesterday. You know, yesterday, obviously, we had Justin on, which was an epic stream. Today, it's just been me sat here, chilling, really. I'm very tired. I had a very disturbed night's sleep. So I'm very, very tired today. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I feel like my energy is low. I'm knackered. I must have got about 3 hours sleep last night. My job, trucking. Oh, is it really? All right, okay. Who do you truck for? Who do you truck for? Well, you want to get yourself a little MAGA hat, don't you? That's what you want. You want to get yourself a little MAGA hat. But this is, I expect a little trap going into US Open. I suspect this is a trap. And then US Open, we rip to the upside. Is my instinct on it. Because we've got a very volatile move when normally we don't really do anything before US Open. Normally it's as like on or after US Open, isn't it? So it's interesting that this move's happened before, which does suggest maybe a little trap being set. Where is our main liquidity? Well, straight off, you'll know there's liquidity down here. This is the daily low. So we'll know there's liquidity down here, underneath here. So 103, like 360-ish. There's definitely liquidity down here. But if you want to know the actual figures, I do have it here. So in terms of 24-hour, there's a lot of liquidity. As you can see here, this is where I was on about here. As you can see, the buildup of liquidity here on the daily low here. And then obviously some a little bit further below as well. But in terms of obviously this 24-hour, there's a lot of liquidity down at yesterday's points. So this was obviously when it dropped again. Yeah, this is when it dropped again. If we go to the 3-day, there's not, see, interesting, if you look at the 3-day, obviously we have liquidity where it's taken now, and then like I mentioned, then, you know, down towards the daily low and then just below. But there's a big void here. So there's a big void back down towards 99k. But if you notice, there's lots of build up towards 104, and then obviously still above that, you know, towards 105, 106, 107. There's a big gap here where there's no liquidity along this formation here, which suggests if we're going to come down and sweep this, yeah, we could get a swift reversal and maybe go and target this up here. But pretty much sort of here, like down a couple of $100. Like this region is where the liquidity is from today's build up. But then below that, there's not real much until you start going back down towards here. Where to the upside, there's liquidity pretty much from here all the way upwards, which is why this might be a trap. Sainsbury's. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sometimes I do get my shopping delivered by Sainsbury's. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes. But if you are new to the stream or just joined, do make sure you drop a like on it and subscribe if you're new. And do make sure if you want to take any trades today, you know, Bitcoin, altcoins, whatever. First link in the description. Sign up to BLOFIN. I will put it in the chat as well. And obviously, if you want to join Stonksy, there's never been a better time. You get full indicator access to all updates for free, access to the Discord, and you will get access to the trading boss that we're releasing on BLOFIN as well, which hopefully is in the next week or two. Is it only Bitcoin you can check on the heat map? No, you can check others as well. You can check others. So if you just type in Bitcoin liquidity heat map, it's the one on CoinGlass. It'd probably be the first one that you find, or you can check ETH and stuff like that. But you know, obviously you can check others and that, but you know, Bitcoin's the market leader, isn't it? Like if you want to check Trump, let's go and have a look at Trump. There's a lot of liquidity on Trump on the 3-day down here, but again, how much weight do we apply to this? Probably not loads, like. But I would love it to come in on the weekly time frame. As you can see, void, but a nice build up here. That's nice. I would love it to come up to there so I can take my profit. But yeah, you can choose anything. But I mainly just focus on Bitcoin and what Bitcoin's saying. Again, on the weekly time frame, you know, this is key. You know, on the weekly, we do have some liquidity, which it's took now. You know, it's just ran through this liquidity. There's a tiny bit more just below and here. But then again, you know, you can see void down towards 99, where to the upside, there's immediate liquidity above the daily high. But then liquidity above that. And then obviously this is where the big chunk is. From 107 to 108, big chunk of liquidity. So we'll see if the market wants to go and grab it or not. SMFC says he loves a Sainsbury's meal deal. I don't know if I've ever had a Sainsbury's meal deal, I'll be honest. What's my favourite meal deal? Don't know. Joe, where does do a really nice meal deal is Boobs. There's not many of them. I don't know if you've ever been, but Boobs is a real nice shop. It's a bit poosh, really. It's a bit posh. Boobs, but it does a real good meal deal. We are getting a reversal on this as well. So yeah, but pretty much on most time frames, the main liquidity is here upwards. So we'll see. This is now starting to look like a trap. Pretty much just a liquidity wipeout. Also trapping shorts down here. Old meal deal prices. Do you remember the Tesco one? The Tesco one used to be like £3, didn't it? How much is a Tesco meal deal now? What's your favourite meal deal? Let me know in the chat. What's your favourite meal deal? What do you go with? So, obviously, you have the main, don't you? Which is like a sandwich or pasta or something. Then drink and snack. Hit me. Crypto Bro says, I used to love the pick and mix at Woolworths. Oh, yeah. Do you remember Woolworths? Oh, legendary. Best meal deal is on the chart. Tell them, David. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I suppose it is. You are right. You are certainly right about that, Florin. Because if you trade in the charts, you are putting bread on the table, aren't you? So you're not wrong there. That is how you eat your meal deal. I live on Jaffa cakes, full stop. Oh, nice. Okay. I haven't had Jaffa cakes in ages. Yeah, never used to mind a Jaffa cake. Jaffa cake's nice. Do you know what I never got the argument of? When people used to say, is Jaffa cake a biscuit or a cake? That is honestly probably the most stupid thing that I used to hear. Do you remember that? When people used to say, is Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit? It's obviously a cake. It's in the name. Also, there's nothing biscuity about it. It's a cake. Oh, look at that, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, them New York pastrami sandwiches are lovely. They are really nice. Salt and vinegar walkers and a pair of these. I rate that. I rate that meal deal highly. I rate it very highly. We are moving on up on Bitcoin again. I'm going to keep the upwards trend line on. What's this? What is this? But we don't have long to go until US Open now. We've got 6 minutes. And we are getting a bit of a recovery on Bitcoin too. How's my trade looking? Probably not as good as before. Oh, not bad really. Not bad. I rate it. Now I'm going to move this down now. Can I click on this? Oh yeah, here we go. I'm probably going to move it like down to there, to be honest. And I'll just take it and run if the market offers it. If it offers me it. Interesting story about Jaffa cakes. They actually had to bake a 12-inch Jaffa cake to prove it is a cake to the taxman who wanted to charge them biscuits tax. What? As there is no tax on cakes. Is that true? Do you know what? That is probably the most interesting fact I've heard all week so far. That is the most interesting fact. We've got full reversal on that Bitcoin dump as well. Shout out to Justin again, absolute legend, who said he was looking to long it when it was all the way down here. What a legend. But yeah, that is so interesting. I did not know that there was tax on biscuits and no tax on cake. Why is that? Dun-dun-ch by Scotty there. Dun-dun-ch. Under UK law, VAT on cakes and biscuits is set at 0%. However, crucially, the law states that if a biscuit is partly or wholly covered in chocolate, then it is to be taxed at the standard rate. All right, okay. That is so interesting. Did not know that. That's actually a really, you know what? That is like a really interesting fact to have in your locker, isn't it? Like, that's such an interesting fact to have in your locker. We've got 3 minutes. Let's line it up anyway. Let's get it lined up. Come on. There we go. Nicely lined up. Let's take this away. And let's add this. Let's go to the 1 minute chart. As you can see here, Stonksy nailed that drop, didn't it? Boom. And then nailed the reversal so far as well. The S&P. The S&P will leave on the 5 minute. Stonksy. Bitcoin will have on the 1 minute Stonksy one. But yeah, do make sure you drop the like. Oh, I do apologise. Do make sure you drop the like on the stream, and if you're new, subscribe. And make sure you check the links in the description as well. The first link is to sign up to BLOFIN. That's obviously where I do all my trading on stream. Fantastic exchange, non-KYC, fast withdrawals and deposits. All funds are 100% locked and safe. All good stuff around it. And yeah, obviously come and join us at Stonksy. Full indicator access to the Discord, and full access to the trading bot when it's released, hopefully in the next week or two. Still a joke. We got tax on it. I know, yeah. It's mad, isn't it? When you actually break it down about how many things you get taxed on, it's actually insane, isn't it? There's literally like tax on tax on tax on tax. What are you thinking for New York Open, Dave? I'm thinking higher. After this drop, I suspect that was a trap. So I'm expecting higher from now. I actually probably think higher into the session as well. I think probably just higher in terms of the session / day. Hello, JC. Quick check-in before the gym. Yes, mate. Imagine taxing biscuits. Mate, they'd tax everything if they could. Honestly, right, if the government could tax the air that you breathe in, like the air that you breathe in, if they could tax that, they would. And it wouldn't surprise me. Labour, they'll probably do that soon. Is off-ramping from Coinbase hassle-free? I've found it to be hassle-free. I know that some people have had issues with Coinbase, but I've used it for several years now. And me personally, I've never had any issues with them. So, yeah, I've never had any issues on or off ramping. But there is a few options out there. You know, you've got Swissborg, you've got Coinbase. For UK, I don't know what country you're in RN, but if you're in the UK, I think we can still use crypto.com. I personally don't, but I think we can still use it. What else is there for UK on-off ramping? You can on-ramp into BLOFIN, but I don't think you can off-ramp. UK Gov want to put up pension age to 71. Jesus Christ. So basically just work till you die. They want to remove private pension tax free lump sum as well, because too many people are retiring in their 50s. Crazy. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. That ULEZ is shocking, isn't it? I love them. Have you seen them Blade Runners who are going round cutting all the ULEZ cameras down in London? Superb stuff. I feel sorry for you being tired. Bad or no sleep happen. Yeah. Well, the show must go on, mustn't it? You know, the show. Oh, and we are on actually. We're actually open, US Open. But the show must go on. It's not so bad, 2 hours on stream. I may as well just do it. But yeah, I had a terrible sleep last night, so I'm pretty tired. Swissborg is the best on-off ramp, says JC, and Scotty says Tap Global. I haven't used Tap in ages. Is it still like a maybe SMFC? Do you still use it? But I haven't used Tap Global in ages. But we are getting drop in the first couple of minutes. We are getting a drop on the S&P as well. How is Nvidia? So Nvidia opened at 122 and is down. Left another gap behind, but there is generally loads of gaps on them charts. Let's go back over to. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I am leaning towards rallying through the session. I am leaning towards rallying through the session, but we'll see. My trades are staying open regardless. I don't really care. Unless I see structurally we lose the demand zones on Jasmine and Say, I'm going to keep them open. This is stay open regardless. This is just a pure gamble, to be honest. But again, it's sensible. It's 2x. So, I've got another 50% drop before I get liquidated. And it is only with 48.4 USDT. So I'm not breaking the bank. But yeah, these will stay open regardless, unless we lose the demand zones on them like properly. But Trump's carrying at the moment. Trump is carrying the trades at the moment. And we're reversing that initial dump nicely, aren't we? But yeah, I would like to see us rally into the day. I am bullish for February, to be honest. I am bullish for February. Is everyone else bullish for February, or what are your thoughts? I think we're going to probably have a bullish February. Leading, I think, right, so here's my prediction. I think Bitcoin tops in February around 120 to 130k. Then, obviously, February leading into March, alts really start getting a run. Possibly extending into the middle of April. And then swift correction. That's my prediction. What does everyone else think? It's ironic that Trump's coin can only be leverage traded on exchanges, illegal for US citizens. That is quite ironic, isn't it? I do expect that will change soon. But yeah, do just be careful, obviously, how you're positioning yourself. Obviously, not if you're just taking some day trades today, you're all right. But just do remember, we do have the Fed interest rate decision tomorrow at 7:00 UTC time. Yeah, I do think, yeah. There's probably some announcements coming. I don't think there'll be. I think they're probably quite likely to do something with US coins, if anything, to do with tax. So obviously ETH and Link wouldn't fall into that, I believe. I know ETH wouldn't. I don't think Link would. Sensible trades, Dave. Not keen on the choice of coins though. Well, yeah, it's just a streaming account, so there's only 1,000 USDT in it. But we have been taking some nice trades on it recently. But I think the coins, I think they're in good places. The coins that I've got open, I think they're in good places. I do favour them, but we are getting an initial drop on the S&P. But remember, the first half an hour is settling in time, and typically when the traps are set. So this is either going to be the trend for the day, or this is going to be a trap and we reverse on the S&P for the rest of the day. But Bitcoin's holding up well, to be fair, considering the S&P is on its way down. So yeah, maybe we are just gonna get a push up on Bitcoin regardless. Long on Bitcoin, Sol, Siri, HNT, Orca, and a couple more memes at the moment. Very good, very nice. Yeah, we'll see, won't we? We'll see what happens. But yeah, nice trades, very nice trades. My Trump one is carrying at the moment, like, but we'll see what happens. At the moment, I've made 5% on the overall account margin. And we keep doing this consistently as well. I'm just trying to show everyone that you don't need to trade with massive leverage or even put your full margin into one trade, you know, to make profit. So obviously overall at the moment, we're on pretty much 50 USDT clearance, you know, taking into account these losses. And obviously on a $1,000 account, that is 5%. So, you know, on a $10,000 account, that's 500. On a $20,000 account, that's 1,000. So, and that's just using, you know, 2x. And then obviously these are in the red, but then using 40% of the account as well. So you don't need to trade with massive, you know, you don't need to trade with all your margin on one trade. You don't need to use big leverage to be able to hit, you know, building up your account. Hello, Math. How we doing, mate? Afternoon to you, sir. But we are really struggling on this diagonal on Bitcoin now. You know, that's twice that we've rejected off it again. So I do suspect once we break this, obviously this extends all throughout today, this diagonal. But I do suspect once we break this, we will probably fly up into the 103s, potentially to 104. But yeah, big thank you to everyone who's joined the stream today. I will be on for a couple more minutes. But then, yeah, we will have been on for 2 hours. So I will be leaving it there. But if you do have any questions or thoughts and feelings on the market, let me know. And obviously tomorrow is Wednesday. So I will have Save with Crypto on with me tomorrow, which will be good. Obviously every Wednesday. So that'll be good to chat with him. And it's always a good time, obviously, having a guest on. like we had Justin on yesterday. But yeah, hopefully you guys are in some nice trades. Obviously, another Dave is in some trades, and we are getting a drop again on Bitcoin. Can't break this diagonal at the moment. Maybe we're going to come down. Who knows? But the S&P is slowly grinding down at the start of this session. But yeah, obviously, big thank you for joining the stream. We'll end it there. And obviously, I'll be back tomorrow. But for those of you that are in Stonksy, there obviously will be a lounge discussion between Imagine Project. And is it in the lounge? Imagine Project, is it in the lounge, or are you streaming on YouTube? And we are getting a little bit of a nasty 1 minute candle now on Bitcoin to the downside. But I suppose it's either in the lounge or maybe it's being streamed off Imagine Project's YouTube channel. I'm not too sure, but there will be a nice live stream between them two where they're basically just covering Stonksy and, you know, questions and answers. So that'll be good. So do look out for that. But until then, Math says, Save Crypto says, looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, me too. Should be a great stream. And Math says, on the 1 hour, the VRVP point of control is 104,900. Hope to see the price gravitate towards that. Yeah, and liquidity levels, also agree with that as well. There's a lot of liquidity above 103,000, pretty much all the way up to like 108. So that, yeah, that would be obviously a nice chunk of that liquidity grabbed up towards there. But yeah, big thank you to everyone who's joined the stream today. I appreciate you. And yeah, check the links in the description. Sign up to BLOFIN, the best non-KYC exchange for you to trade on. You can sign up to Stonksy, where you'll find me and all the other members in the Discord. And until tomorrow, when I'll be back with Saving Crypto, hopefully you will have made some nice profits in the market. No, thank you, Justin. Thanks for joining, mate. Take care. See you on the next one. Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out. Bye-bye.